Appreciate that warm welcome. Job. I don't know why, but when I come down here through this way when I was playing, kind of reminds me when I was playing Yakuza Dead Souls, although the area was literally different and it just turned into an apocalyptic background. Everything was messed up and shit and areas were blocked off. Wait for it. And stay down.
And stay down.
Ah, yes. How could we forget that moment? That's right. I'm not gonna lie, when I was first playing Yakuza in general for the first time, I was like half asleep that day. A bit. But then it was like when I got to the fight scenes for the first time, I was so wide awake, like, really, guys?
Really, guys?
Hold on. I'm surprised most people still don't know that Uzume is literally a playable DLC in Rebirth in practically all three Rebirth games. Somebody else was surprised by that. Guess you learn something new every day. Unless it's probably their first time playing. Oh yeah, I was like half tired, bro. I just couldn't stay off Yakuza. I could not stop thinking about how many fights I was going to get into in each Yakuza game. But we conquered and we destroyed, right? Must be all those overnight shifts, but still. The fuck was laughing in there? Oh my god. Somebody was sounded like they was coughing more than laughing. He's like so what the fuck was that?
Sugira. Kaito-san told me you'd be here.
All four of the main boys
Forget
here.
about me next time, yeah?
Wish you'd fucking forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
They gotta meet here, bro.
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san.
It's like the Serena's bar.
You're clearly so opposed
Where
to it.
Kiryu and them meet up at in every game.
Down to Yakuza, kid.
It's okay, Higashi.
Way more easier to beat
I think
than the
we
one
all know you're
Kiwami.
nicer than you let on.
And the one in Kiwami, so all you have to do is
What the
keep
hell?
attacking them.
Damn. And you're
So they did me dirty in Kiwami then.
You got the skills to back it up? Just a third-degree black belt.
Huh.
Not that I've ever had to use it.
Well, I'll call this meeting to order.
Sure. I'll do the honors. Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible. And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
Can we say this is the main four here? Or what's going on?
The ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize. Yeah, here it is.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published in one of the world's leading scientific magazines, leading to the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9. This was right after Director Kido from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery.
Now with
The man giving the presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Kido, a world leader in neurophysiology and the primary researcher on AD9.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
First off, we'll need to figure out who Shintani was calling.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that over the phone?
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yagami.
Just have to figure out who he called and why.
ADDC, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is...
Yep, here's where we gotta choose. So what we got here? Should we even go with detective or lawyer? Which one? Imagine saying hi. This is no one suspicious. You're like, yeah, that just makes it the opposite.
This is Masamichi Shintani. I'm a lawyer from the Genda Law Office.
Oh, it's good to hear from you, Shintani-sama.
Could you put me through to the same person I spoke to yesterday?
Do you know the extension you wish to reach?
Oh, it sort of slipped my mind, sorry. Can you maybe look into the transfer history?
Why don't you just tell me what the call was about, and I'll connect you to the proper department.
Oh no.
Oh, in that case...
Dementia drugs, the murders in Kamurocho, the Shinpei Okubo incident. Shinpei Okubo incident. Drugs? Okay.
It was about 89, the drug that can supposedly cure dementia.
Sorry, but I'm not authorized to talk about that. Why don't I connect you with our publicity department?
Sure.
Is that Jeremy Lay?
Hold, sir.
Doesn't sound like you're making much progress.
Thank you for waiting.
Yes?
It seems our publicity department never received a call from the Shintani-sama.
I see. Thank you anyway. No way this happens over the phone. It'll be faster to just head over there myself.
You think that's gonna work?
Not sure, but I know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I come back empty-handed.
I'll come with you, Yagami-san.
Okay, me and Nagashi will go check out what's going on with the Matsugane family. Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
By the way, Yagami-san, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
He's in the detention center. Been there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No? Why would I? Why do you ask anyway?
I don't know. I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought about the case. I mean, did you really think that he was innocent?
Probably.
But then he walked. Killed his girlfriend.
Oh no.
You defended him for that too, yeah?
Yep.
Did you believe him then too?
He kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me sick to my stomach.
It's a good juice.
Do you think he deserves the death penalty?
That's enough of the question, Sugiura.
Whoa, my bad. Was that too far?
Nah.
If you say so.
He really knows how to butt in. God.
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us. I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard.
My God. Appreciate that like stuff.
Over here, Yagami-san. I have a taxi for us.
Something I want to check out real quick.
Hmm? Nah.
As well.
I'm on it.
You dragged them here. That's what you did.
No. Ah. Yep. Huh?
Well, shit. Oh, what the fuck? Wow. Okay. Okay. You got swindled. So that's what you meant when things got ugly. So what if I just like chose not to follow the dude then? This kind of reminds me of what Majima did when Majima ran his own bar in Kiwami. And then Kiryu got charged an expensive amount just for one of Majima's just before, what was it, for Majima's cocktails, I think. So that's why people avoid this store, because of the expensive, outrageous prices.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
I think I'd do the same too. I'm sorry, but I can't pay. I guess I might have to pay. That's bullshit. Did you get exposed? Good, I hope so. I hope so. Let's wait for a controller vibration. Hold on. Aha.
What the? Ah. Excuse me.
Ah, bitch. I'm leaking here, lady.
Huh?
Do that in the bathroom. That's not what I meant.
Suspicious.
Either way, maybe I can break out of his.
What the?
Can I use your phone? I bet. I bet you. You know, honestly, if there was a phone here, he could have just asked, "Can I use your?" Well, then again, he's got his own phone. He could have just literally, he could have literally just called the cops if anything. But looks expensive, bro. The moment you hit that age, bro, I ain't interested. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, then again, younger women are ugly too, bro. Just depends on the makeup you wear. Oh wait, even wearing makeup makes you ugly. Damn straight, bro. I don't see why women go. I don't see why women go crazy with makeup, bro. Even dykes without makeup still look ugly. Like this one dyke at my job I told y'all about, bro. She is. They just tell you, bro. Even without makeup, she look ugly. She gonna be waiting there all day. Not until I'm done looking at shit.
Suspicious. Ah.
I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Could I just get evidence of that? All right. What a rip-off artist. When are we gonna get back to this? Because you know what, I want revenge. Oh, that's perfect. And net that my ass.
Nice.
Perfect. Alright. Oh yeah, no running. Okay. You know, I'd probably be even more interested in this tailing mission if she was young and had a nice ass, but you know. But I guess this is okay. Not the ass. I'm not the ass I'm talking about, but dude, move out the way. I'm trying to see her. Ooh, this actually looks pretty beautiful. I got distracted by that picture though, bro. Right here. Oh my god. Hey, don't run. Hold on, I see you. I see you. I wonder if she's going to the hotel or not. The Love Hotel. Must be that dude right there. Tailing complete. Oh, damn straight. That would be a very different story. I'd give her as much dorayaki as she wants, bro. And I'd watch her eat it. I'd keep on watching her eat it. Because a woman with a big appetite, bro, is my type of lady, bro. Why would a dude like that be interested in a, you know what? Let me not. Ugh! I don't need to hear this. Let me stop. series up, bro. I don't think anybody wants to pop that old ass cherry. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. No, seriously though, bro. That cherry's long past expired. That shit had me dying. Wait, come on, dude, run, Yagami! Oh, God. Bro, Yagami... Bro, it's because Yagami was going slow just to get back. Oh my God, dude. Because you notice the characters move on their own, bro, and it just makes things hard at first, bro. That stuff gets annoying. Like, he walked back. I'm trying to run away and, like, run back and stuff because I went in by accident, and it's like, he takes long to get back. Why does the game do that? The game makes the characters run, they make the characters walk slow, and we end up getting caught because of it. Well.
What's up?
Hand his money over. Let's not get grabby. Oh, do we gotta fuck up a host now, bro? I hope we don't. Cougar bait. You call him cougar bait, I'm dead. I don't think he loves an old ass bat like you. I'm sorry. Oh no, you're fucked. Don't try it. I like how he's putting sound effects on his own fist like he's thinking he's tough when he's not. Let me stop.
You asked for it.
Those clutches are fake and you know it. And stay down.
Hey.
I'll give you my fucking money back. Give him his full amount of price back, not no 50. What you mean that much? You charged him that much. You know something, Shaw? You got a point. Ah, sweet revenge, bro. Dude really does look like PS2 Yuya. He got the hair too and everything. He just needs some juicy lips though. Needs that juicy PS2 lips. Well, then again, I'd say the later games have his juicy PS2 lips, but he got caught. She got caught either way. She still got caught either way, so that's double the revenge. Just goes to show you can't let your guard down in Kamurocho, no matter how well you think you know it. Well, you definitely can't, well, Kiryu never let his guard down. I mean, this is kind of a side mission, so I mean, but either way, Kiryu never let his guard down. I mean, Homeboy was collecting money when he became a patriarch of his own family. Back at the start of Kiwami. And you can't dodge Kiryu when he's collecting money. Why does thing taking long to pop in? Where's the thing? Oh, now you want to pop it in. Wow. Dragon Engine, people. It takes long to load the models in. I mean, of course, if you're playing on PC, but in console, you can probably tell console will load those models up real fast. Dude, I want to go back into this place again, bro. When we went back in it during Yakuza 6, that was good. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, we got enemies. Hold up. Really, guys?
Really, guys?
How did Aizen say it in Bleach? Sorry. He was all like, sorry. It's hard to stomp on a bug without crushing it. Well, you guys can't say I didn't do any side missions. See, I did one. We're gonna save those points. And stay down.
What a waste.
I wonder if those guys are still here or not. Oh yeah, the old man who freaking lied and shit. And tricked us to go on, that's right, because we took care of him before. And we got proof of what you call it, Homeboy's death and shit, and they all joined us. The red nose is dead, sorry. What's in here? Oh, this is the other way out, okay. Mad bright when you get outside, bro. Like, mad bright when you open the doors up outside.
spot. Back to it.
Can I mess up shit in here? Guess we can't mess up shit in here. Alright. How could we actually? I'm surprised we could actually talk to them. Whoa, hold on a sec. Something up top there. Hold on. That shit was kind of funny. Dude was fucking taking a shit.
I've heard a bit about this place before. But the ADDC, isn't it just one part of a larger organization? If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute. Is that accurate?
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug. So? Is it the same as you remember?
Yeah.
Huh? Don't go too far ahead! Yagami-san!
What are you all shaken up for?
Oh no.
Calm down. Just stick with me and you'll be fine.
Hold the.
Got that, Yagami?
You gotta be.
Yagami-san! Try not to just ditch me, okay?
Fucking Shintani.
Is something wrong?
It's just... After 3 years, it still looks the same.
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
Okay, I'm about to say. Damn, bro, that was crazy.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
I don't, sorry. My name is Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. This is my partner, Yagami. We're here to talk about a murder that took place in Kamurocho yesterday.
A murder?
A coworker of ours named Shintani. He was the victim.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down
This
exactly
must have been
who
the
he
woman
spoke
that
to.
was on the phone.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I
Voiced by
can't
Cherami
provide
Lay.
such private information.
Show the badge, come on.
Well, could I at least talk to Director Kido instead? He's an old friend of mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Look over there.
This is bad.
Gentlemen,
Must have been Yagami back in the old
I really
days.
don't know what else you want from me. I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know.
Yusuke Kido, director of the ADC.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this is
Yagami back when he was a lawyer, I assume. Before he switched over to the detective gig.
And what about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. But we all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this
Technically,
now.
he's still a
The minister
technically he's
has
still a
made it
lawyer, but he's
clear
not
he
like
wants it resolved soon as
partially.
well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry. Which minister? I didn't know about this, sir.
The health minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
The director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you. Terasawa-kun.
I was about to say for a sec, why she look like, you know what, let me not. This is a spinoff. This is not.
It's a pleasure.
Let me not.
I hope I
Slap a set of black hair on her, bro, and she literally looked like Makoto. But you know what, I'm not saying
Thank
anything.
you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Who's Waku-san?
The guy who died in his room?
Oh, yeah. And you are Terasawa-san, huh? Wow, you're young. And a looker to boot.
Can we keep this professional?
Huh?
Nice try, Shintani-sensei.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
Oh crap, we're actually playing through the backstory? Fuck.
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
I swear to God, bro, nurses look so fucking hot. Let me stop. I'm not even in hospitals all the time, bro, so I don't even know. But it's like, one thing I do know, bro, I'm starting to feel how Master Roshi felt when he saw hot nurses.
Right this way, please.
Remember when Master Roshi groped the nurse's ass in Dragon Ball Z? It was that blonde-haired nurse.
Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor.
So we're actually playing through the
This is the
flashback.
room assigned to Wako-san.
I wish we could have played through Majima's
Still there.
flashback. Majima and Sajima's
That's
flashbacks.
the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
Oh,
That light's flickering
Can't
over
get in
there.
without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
Gold, huh?
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Sounds like it's a whole nother world.
I'm doing good, and yourself?
Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
Before he died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
and when was he admitted?
2 years ago.
Yagami's chin is
Alzheimer's.
lagging.
Kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70% of all dementia cases.
So they're one and the same, kinda? Anyway, do what you gotta do, Yagami.
Dude, I really wanted to do something, bro. I just don't know if I'm able to do it, bro. I really just wanted to do something, bro. Please don't. I wanted to, but you know, let me not. I swear, she reminds me of Makoto, bro. Probably because Shintani Sensei has been a creep. Delayed eyes on her.
Suspicious.
Yagami, come on, dude. Come on, Yagami. Come on.
What the?
Yo, facts though. Yagami's haircut look mad drift though.
Hey,
Self-proclaimed king of the Genin Law Office. "40 years old, single, and looking hobbies include leering." Well, we can clearly see that he leers, and being condescending, and we can already see that based on how he tried to flirt with her. Why does this remind me of crap? Remember how the Warner Brothers remember when y'all see the Warner Brothers thing show up before the start of a movie and stuff, and they show that old they show that black and white area? Or I think it was like all yellow and everything. This kind of reminds me of that a bit. Like where they start the Warner Brothers thing and it's like before the Warner Brothers logo pops up. It kind of reminds me of that. You just look outside and stuff and it's like this is one area with this big ass long building and stuff. Hold on, what was that behind?
uh-huh.
No, we saw that already. Okay.
Suspicious. Has anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody, no.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
Yeah, that's the one.
So he was murdered here, then carried.
That's what it looks like when you look at it outside.
But it's likely.
Then the piano starts playing and shit.
Hey. What the? The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
Favorite characters? That's a good question.
Suspicious. All the rooms have windows like this, right? Seems like people would notice if something was going on in here.
Well, we only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay fairly busy, but it's mostly dementia.
You know, I'm always gonna go with Daffy. Daffy and
I
Bugs.
see. I wonder how the room looks from the hallway.
You got all you need from here, yeah?
I think so.
Daffy, Bugs, and probably Jerry. Before anybody asks, yes, Tom and Jerry is considered Warner Brothers too. Ooh, I forgot to add Freakazoid too. Funny thing.
Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so. Here to join me, Terasawa-san?
Oh god,
What do you got to lose?
bro, he's still on that, bro. Oh my god.
It was a joke.
She literally just turned back, bro. She was not having it today,
I
bro.
can't make out the person's face.
He's still trying to flirt, bro. And he knows he doesn't have a chance.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Of course, that's what he says. Consider the facts, though, man. You want to review the case?
Sure. Let's go over what we know so far.
Whatever you want. All right, here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Goichi Waku, male, age 66.
Could have sworn I saw that dude walking past before we came into this room.
Nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku,
I saw him walking around before.
they assumed
Or was that a different
he was
guy?
in a hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though. Hard to imagine they'd make it outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo. It
Oh,
didn't take
no.
much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know for sure. Any objections to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
Actually, yeah. You're forgetting something.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
Oh, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend, accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Fine. But what about Okubo's shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Waku-san's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck. Who's gonna believe garbage like that?
If anyone should, it's his lawyers.
We're meeting with Okubo after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Are you two done here?
Yep. Can you show us the garage next? The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck. The service entrance, I think it was. That's the only other place we'll need to see today.
Yuri Londo, Sasuke's voice actor.
We'll need to take an elevator down there. Follow me.
I'm ready to go.
Johnny Young Bosch, also the voice actor of Sasori as well. And a bunch of other famous characters, well-known anime characters too.
Hey, Yagami, you're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction, your sense of justice. They don't even pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have.
I'm like a dragon. Oh damn, you serious?
It's like a regular old garage to me.
You'd make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they use to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. Would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe so. Where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh,
Hold on, you guys. Let's look around then. You can really just knock anything over nowadays with Dragon Engine, can't you?
the truck was parked here, with the back facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
DNA evidence from the victim was found in the flatbed of the truck. That's proof enough that the body was there. And when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
There was evidence that the body was in Okubo's truck. When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that. He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
I see. Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
All right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on their own gather in the break room. But on the day of his disappearance, 8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
You thought you'd find him quickly. Didn't exactly turn out that way.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here, let's go over some more details. All we know is, Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry. To further back this up, DNA evidence from Waku was found in Okubo's truck. And when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in the mountains of Okutama. 3 months after the crime, Waku's corpse was finally found. With me? This thing's airtight, Yagami. I know you're getting into this, but come on. Just give it up already. You don't have a chance.
Even though Okubo says he's innocent, I promised him we'd do everything we could.
Not my problem. You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Fine, then I'll do it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt Genda-sensei's reputation.
I'm sorry, but our client says he's innocent. I can't back down from this.
Fine. I'll be in the lobby.
If you like, I could take you to see Waku-san's room again.
You don't mind? That would be great.
I think I'm the wrong person. Fuck! You just started blocking this ass, bro. I think it's like...
Are you finished?
Yeah, I've seen what I need. Anything else you can share?
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
And what if he confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do it.
But you're still going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then, because I honestly believe I can win. Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo-kun?
I spoke to him pretty often, yes. I would see him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Wait! If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay? I'll do whatever it takes to set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa-san. Just now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And? How did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You practically lost cause.
Hey.
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
It's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll fight to the end. I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
Itachi! Let me stop. So it is Sasuke's voice actor, damn.
On the day of the crime, you were in the general ward at the ADDC, yes? Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered the linens.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Wakusan's nose and mouth, suffocated him, and then carted him out in a laundry bin.
That's not true. Wakusan wasn't there when I went into his room. I didn't see him at all that day. You have to believe me.
And I do. So when you went down to leave the center at 10 a.m. after gathering the linens, you realized there was a body hidden in the truck.
Yes. That's what happened.
Then, after debating whether or not to report the body, you chose to hide it in the mountains.
I had a criminal assault on my record. I knew the police would have suspected me if I went to them.
Aren't you forgetting the bad blood you had with Wakusan?
Huh? Bad blood? What are you talking about?
3 days before the murder, Wakusan claimed Okubo-kun here punched him and stole his wallet. They told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan. Even if I bitch about it, I'm still damn good at my job.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet, or...?
Not quite. They call it delusion of theft. It's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame the first person you see. Not the easiest thing to deal with, right? Someone accuses you of theft for no reason? Must have been a shock. So when Wakusan tried to hit you, you just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No. You murdered him.
I wouldn't kill a man over something like that.
Ah. I wish I could believe you, pal. Come on, Okubo-kun. You got a record of violence.
And that criminal record never goes away.
I swear.
That criminal record
Somebody
follows
set
you
me
for the
up.
rest of your life.
Please, you have to believe me. Whoever did this is laughing at all of us right now.
Calm down.
Yagami-sensei, do you believe me?
I do.
Okay. Then next time, come alone.
Fine. I can take a hint. You and Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you want.
Hey, you know that nurse, Terasawa-san? Cute girl. Sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know. If you'll excuse me.
Trust me, if you were in jail, you would not be bound for it. Nobody's ready for all the tough ass guys in there. They'd fuck you up and eat you for lunch. And this is why you want to be a good boy, not a bad boy. Keep your record clean and you won't have anything to worry about.
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's got to learn some damn patience.
Maybe so. But this is my case now. I can handle it myself.
Huh. Okay.
Give me a sec. Okay, let me drop a save. I think we're set. Yeah. We played past an hour, so I guess we can get back on later on too.
Yagami-san.
Hmm?
Have you seen Mafuyu lately?
Where's this coming from?
She's just not that great with men. I suggest you be more assertive.
Right. Okay.
You mean that friend of yours, Saori-kun? She's got Shintani all riled up. Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her. Jackass.
Hey, nothing's official yet, guys. Regardless, keep it on the down low, okay?
Yet? That word says more than you think.
It hurts, bro. Damn straight. It's funny. Drop a save right here.